Senor Pablo, what are you doing in the mountains?
Now?
Now?
A lot of things, I think. Trying to do a story about the relationship between the culture, the people, the environment, and how the global warming affect the cultural tradition, and how all conflicts, like people who have animal, they must face the predators of the place.
Pablo and I finally arrived Manang on the 5th day of trek. Pablo was working on his documentary project and was here to explore the intricate relationship between climate change, wildlife, and way of life of people in high altitude regions. We stayed at Hotel of Tashi, who is widely known for his wildlife conservation and awareness efforts in Manang. Pablo had made contact with Tashi in advance and asked for his guidance and assistance in the project. And he did help us a lot and in many different ways. He basically took us everywhere during our stay in Manang.
This is my house. I was born here.
Entrevista con Tashi Ghale, toma uno. You remember that day? When you take the first?
Yeah, the first snow leopard encounter was in 2006, March 19. I had a camera trap there. Every second Sunday, I used to go and see the exposure and the batteries. So at the same time, I was there and I was scanning around. There was some movement. So I was curious, I should go there and see what's there. There were two leopards, male and female, and they also saw me, and so they run away. They crossed the river and they climbed up. So we were on the both sides. So I was taking picture. It's my first encounter with the snow leopard.
After hearing his story, we were excited and hopeful. We first began by exploring the north side of valley, where Tashizai had a lot of encounters with snow leopards. Plus, he told us that we would get an epic view of the valley and the mountains.
So this is the snow leopard marking. They mark with the hind leg and then they pee on the top. The marking is for the communication between two leopards. The second is territory marking. This is my place. And third is in mating season. The female, they mark.
We knew our chances to find a snow leopard on the broad daylight was very, very thin. But we're still a bit optimistic about the whole thing. As we went ahead, we placed some camera trails as backup, hoping a snow leopard would pass it by. By the time we reached around 3,900 meters, we were watching an astounding view of the entire valley. We placed the second trail camera and sat down for a while just to absorb the view. Words cannot explain the feeling of vastness that we were looking at. I'm not sure whether the world felt big or I just felt small. According to Tashi, there was another hotspot on the southern side as well. So we planned to place the third trail camera on the ridge next to the Annapurna lake on the southern side. Once the cameras were placed, all we had to do was wait and explore. Some days we went to foothills of Annapurna and sipped mate under the sun, while some days we went around village watching and meeting different people as they were going along with their day-to-day activities.
Yeah, but now it changes the door. So that one and this one is, I think, similar in different form.
Pablo was writing and condensing all the experiences he was soaking in during this time.
Estuvimos trabajando mucho. Fue duro llegar hasta acá, así que
Annapurna 3, Annapurna. Nothing bad. Nothing bad at all.
It had been a week since we placed the cameras, and it was now time to collect them back. So we hiked towards north side once again, full of hope and excitement with what these cameras might have captured. Only if we knew how naive we were at the time. The two cameras on the north side were empty. No signs of any animals except a very shy fox. We had high hopes, and now we were saddened by the results. Now our only hope was the third camera on the south side. We were still hopeful, but learned a lesson not to keep our hopes way higher than it should be. We made our way to the site. Although the day was sunny first, it got unusually windy in an instant. Tashi asked us to stay back beside the lake while he went ahead and fetched the camera for us. We checked the memory card then and there.
oh my god, we have a snow leopard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm so happy.
There's nothing more rewarding than meeting your goals. It took a lot of perseverance and patience, but together we achieved something greater than us. It was now time to leave Manang with all the memories we made. Our next and final part of the trek was to complete the circuit while crossing the highest pass in the world, Thorongla. Tashidai was feeling lucky after the successful sighting and was hoping he could photograph some more. So he decided to tag along with us for a day towards Yakhurka. He told us later that on his way back to Manang, he did spot a snow leopard.